Let's now put the spotlight on Blue Star. The first quarter was a fairly good one for the company, with strong revenue growth coming in and the sizzling, scorching summer leading to, of course, robust AC sales. Let's talk about how the company is now gearing up for the festive season and how the second quarter has shaped up. Well, we have with us Mr. Thiagarajan, MD of Blue Star. So great to have you on. So you started off the year on a very, very strong note, and the guidance for the full year is also fairly robust. I think you're looking at 20-25% top-line growth. But let's talk about the here and now in the build-up to the festive season. I mean, what is the channel inventory like? And are we going to see a lot of competition, more discounting, etc.? What are you forecasting and envisaging as the season kicks off?
Good morning, Surabhi. It's a pleasure interacting with you. Yes, the year started off well with a great summer season with over 50% growth. Industry has done well, we have done well, and we look forward to a great festival season. As you may recall, the last year festival season was a great one. The growth was over 20%. That came after a very bad summer season. So one will have to wait and watch if the summer season would have been great this year, how the demand is going to be. But going by the feedback from the channels and the market, I think, again, 15 to 20% growth during the festival season is very much possible. As far as the prices are concerned, we all increase the price due to input raw material cost escalation only in the month of June. As of now, the prices are stable, and I do not think that there is going to be discounting in a big way during the festival season. Having said that, it all depends on how the market is going to behave.
Fair enough. So while you're confident of at least 20% festive season growth, I suppose a lot of that will actually show up in Q3, right? Towards the latter half of September, October onwards, when we get into the season full bloom. Now, for the second quarter, could there be weakness? Because we've had a very extended monsoon. June, actually, the monsoon didn't take off. July, August, and maybe even extending into September. So could that be a bit of a dampener on just, Q2 sales?
A couple of points. The first one is July was a good month. July forms part of Q2, fortunately. And there is already, due to Ganesh Chaturthi and Onam, some kind of pickup is there in the market. So therefore, it may not be a bad quarter as far as the room air conditioners are concerned. Still, there will be growth. I think the growth even in Q2 should be a double-digit growth. And as far as Blue Star is concerned, our portfolio covers even B2B in a big way. The commercial air conditioning, commercial refrigeration, these businesses are not dependent on summer season. We are doing extremely well in commercial space.
All right. Hi, good morning, Mr. Thiagarajan. Good to see you, Ben. Tell us about the industry dynamics, the demand-supply situation. How is it? There was a bit of a mismatch, I understand, earlier in this fiscal. How is that panning out?
Good morning, Nigel. The mismatch was a welcome mismatch because the demand, as you know, in April was over 70%. Again, in May, over 70%. Overall summer, more than 55%. So there was mismatch. But there is absolutely no problem now. The supply demand will be met. The industry is doing well. Localization has taken place in a big way. The only constraint we are all facing is with regard to certain raw material supply chain, which are import dependent, like the compressors or microprocessors or copper. And but that should not impact any demand for the summer, for the festival season. But building up to the next summer season, we all will have to plan, and we are in touch with the government, we are in touch with other stakeholders in order to ensure that we are able to deliver the higher demand that is taking place. The market is growing, and it is the era of room air conditioners. This is a category which has the potential to grow exponentially.
Okay. I wanted to ask you about, there was a headline yesterday that the world's #1 air conditioning company, Daikin, has signed a MOU to sort of set up a new factory on a 33-acre plot in, I'm not sure where, but it's in South India. So, I mean, but we've spoken enough about this in the past, right? I mean, a lot of capacity, a lot of competition, and you've sounded more benign over the last couple of years, saying that, you know, it's not from looking like it was going to be an excess amount of supply, it's going to be evenly matched now. So you'd stick with that, right, sir? Briefly.
First of all, Prashant, it's nice to interact with you. We have also procured land of area 40 acres in Sri City. Sri City is becoming the new air conditioning or consumer durables hub. Who is who of the industry is present there, or at least in Chennai. So earlier it used to be concentrated in northern region. Now Sri City and Chennai has become important destinations for room air conditioners. Now we had commissioned a factory which was 20 acres, and we have another expansion plan for 40 acres. That construction should begin within next 1 year or so, or at least within a couple of years. Now, what I meant last year when I interacted with you in some forum is about PLI scheme. We think PLI is based on production, but PLI is earned only by incremental sale. Now, if you look at 2023 to today, the manufacturing capacity has grown by 50%. If you take 2022, by now it would have doubled. Whether the market would double is the question. If it is not doubling, what will happen is we all have to show incremental sale in order to earn the PLI. So whether the capacity is getting expanded more than required, yes, I think so. But going by what we experienced in summer season, it is good that it happened. Now, between now and 2030, from the current market size of around 12 million units, it will be more than 28 million units. We are looking at 2030 as a 30 million unit market. And in that context, that fear is no longer there. You are right.
We need all the expansion that there is. Thank you very much, Mr. Thiagarajan. Very well explained and put it in context. Appreciate you joining in, and good luck to you and your team as you execute on some of those expansion plans.